Yo, YouTube, yo, fam, whoever watching up there, and we are back to the studio again with the 365 project personal storytelling. Telling my stories is help to change your other mindset, and by telling my stories, it's helping to other in many different places. I share my stories. People really excited when they listen my stories. It's like for me, it's like normal, but for other people, they actually, oh, I have different understanding of what you are actually saying. I'm glad actually listening the most lived experience. That's why I'm saying sharing my stories it help to other people understanding what is the migration displacement move look like. If you want to listen more videos, more episode, we are giving on this channel. Please subscribe. Without further ado, we are diving in with Marvel, and we have his with us today diving into the discussion. Here we are again.
I mean, my friend, it's been always a pleasure talking to you. It's all about sharing. It's all about sharing, and we're here to address this issue, this challenge. Perhaps it's part of life. Without the challenge, life would be miserable. Life would be, definitely. We have to beg for problem because problem make us stronger. And imagine if there is no motive like problem should be our primary motive to make us wake up from the bed and do what we should do every day. Imagine if it's everything sweet and nice, there is no motive to do anything. So I love challenge. I challenge everyone. You understand? I challenge my thoughts. I challenge my thinking capacity. So by doing that, I will achieve the higher level of me. So the next level of me. So that's what always I look for. Do you understand? Even though we came from this migration background, whatever. You understand? People have a different perspective. They never been told. They never get close with us. Even with I hang out with a lot of people. They don't really know who I am. You understand? Because I never share with them. So it is a challenge also sometimes, to tell the people maybe they are not ready to listen. There are people ready to listen, but that person is not there anymore. Is busy doing other things. But as he's saying, it's a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful thing to have a challenge in life. And that's how I see it. It depends from people to people. Maybe they hate challenge, maybe they hate problems, but I love them. And once I love them, and they make me who I am.
I think, yeah, it's just challenge it's itself. It sometimes prepare you to be solution for every challenge coming to your way, or even being solution for other people. Like for example, you can bring anything, or you can bring any challenge. You just figure out way of dealing with that challenge, and what aspect can you see it? Like, can you solve it now? Can you leave it for a side, or can you actually maybe just focus on something else? And we don't, I think the reality, we all try to run away from the challenge at some point, but because we don't have.
You know what's the funny thing?
Yeah.
As soon as you're trying to run away from a problem, the problem is faster than anybody.
Yeah.
It will catch you at any point. So nobody can run away from a problem because by running away is not a solution, and the problem is faster. Do you understand? You
Yeah.
think you're faster than a problem? I bet you Usain Bolt is the slowest human being in front of any problem.
I think, yeah, it's just because when we have during the journey of the migration displacement is, you quite often move as a product. They put you in a cage, they put you in in so many stuff that you just basically as a move like tomato or like potato or like onion. So that's kind of really the real life movie up there, when the people just, from one place to another, get to from one place to another, and they just open back of the boot, or just maybe the open the truck, or I don't know, like a container, for example. They open the door and the human being be go out of that container. It's for me, it's like trying to smile to what happened every like trying to smile it to every single that I've gone through. And it's not because I have a choice. I didn't have a choice to take that journey, but it's really crazy for me to think now, reflecting on every journeys. And there is a time when I actually, I escaped at some point, but because I just run into the city, and I applied dust to my face, covered the whole my body to stay under garbage. you know so just that's a solution, for example. So if I have to move around, obviously either I get, maybe I get arrested again, or I have to beaten again, or I have to take it back to where I am, because the human traffic pay everyone is controlling that village, to be honest, that city. And so I have to hide myself until it get dark. So when it get dark, I get up and then run, find a mosque. I hide it myself for a days. So this kind of stuff is like, how could actually I was so brave finding this stuff. And it just like, that a lot of unique story up there. We feel shy, or we feel hesitant to share that. Honestly, it's just,
Well, you're saying that's a beautiful thing.
yeah,
When your brain is at a certain level of stress, a certain level of problem, it finds a solution. For
yeah,
example, he's saying that's a survival strategy. What he just did, he paint himself with some dust, trying to be a camouflage. Do you understand? Inside a garbage. That is a decision. There is a problem. How
mm.
can I address? You're not thinking in getting pen and paper, trying to how they think
No.
about it. No, what's the quickest? That's the solution. That's when the brain is a certain level of problem, it finds a solution. So that increases your way of thinking and your way of surviving.
Yeah,
So that's a beautiful thing, because people can laugh. He hide in the garbage. Who cares? What I'm trying to say is that's intelligence. Intelligence, when there is a problem, your intelligence work in a different way. But for other people, it crashes them, because once what happened is, they trying to, find an ultimate solution to that. There is no ultimate solution. There is always, a solution. And you did that, and that's a beautiful thing. We've been all there. They understand, but you understand the problem. You cannot address the whole city is getting paid to look after someone by someone. So now, what's your option? Nothing. What's your solution? You cannot run away to the wild.